guys, welcome to day 28 of 31 Days of Halloween. I hope you guys are enjoying it so far. I'm starting off with a fresh face, and this time we're going to do our base first. So I'm using a pore filler just to make sure all of our bumps are covered, our hose and stuff like that. I'm using some concealer, and we're going to blend our foundation into that. We're not going to powder over it because we're going to do a lot of stuff over this, but I decided to do the full face of the foundation just because I thought it'd be easier. This is one of my easier tutorials, especially for the melting face. I'm probably going to do a more in-depth version, but this is just the one that I wanted to put up for my easier day of 31 Days of Halloween. I am starting off with my eye base. I just put down a lid color, and we're doing a warm smoky eye, so I'm just using different color browns and tans, making a disgusted face at something. Just kind of blending that and making it a smoky eye. We're going to do a really big wing and put some false lashes on. We're going to do it on both eyes. You don't have to, and of course you can switch out your contacts if you want to. I just have my blue ones in that I usually wear. I'm putting a white on the inner corner of my eye and on my brow bone. Here's that big wing I was telling you guys about. Making sure it's really even. We're going to do a little bit on our bottom as well. I didn't close off my lower water lash line just because I wanted it to connect with this, and I don't know, I wanted your attention mostly to be on the other side. So I'm using a gray color, a gray eyeshadow, and you could also use a pencil, a brow pencil if you want to. I just decided that the eyeshadow would be easier for me, and I just wanted to carve out where I wanted my face to peek through. And then I'm just kind of contouring around my one temple there and giving myself some cheekbones. I didn't use any blush for this look. Like I said, I wanted your focus to mostly be on the other side. And we're going to contour around our hairline as well, because your girl just got her hair did, so there's a little bit of a stain on my head. My skin grabs the color real bad. Also, thank you, Katie, for doing my hair, my friend at work. She's awesome. I'm actually getting this done before I go to Japan. So I'm pre-filming a lot of these 31 Days of Halloweens just because I want to be on time this year to get everything out for you guys. And we're filling in our eyebrows. We put on our false lashes and some mascara, top and bottom. So you can obviously use whatever you like. I just used a white, off-white, and a white mixed with some pink iridescent, and that the pink iridescent with the white is what I put on the other side to give it more of a highlight. As you can see, it's kind of shiny. Feel free to use face paint, literally whatever you want to. I'm just the type of person that I want to use what I want to use. I'm going to use what's readily available to me, and I can work with eyeshadows. Because if I mess up, it's no big deal. You know, I can just, figure it out. So I'm retracing like the drippings. That sounds so weird, but I'm retracing those, giving them a little bit of a different shape. I would definitely do around the mouth a little bit more. I would make it more dripping, and I would make coming off of the hairline cheekbone dripping more as well. But this is my first attempt at the melting face without any prosthetics and anything like that. I'm definitely going to do one with prosthetics, which is probably just going to be like hot glue or some fake skin. I decided to include the whole nose for the skeleton part. You can feel free to do like a half and half. You can do like just an eye. You can do whatever you like. This is just what I did. I did have a few reference photos, but for the most part, this was just what I did. Of course, Pinterest is like your favorite thing, my favorite place to go for inspiration. I'm not sponsored. I don't even know if Pinterest could sponsor somebody, but whenever I'm like, well, I like what this person did, I like what this person did, I usually will grab from a few different people. But if I do just copy, quote unquote, somebody's art, I will credit them. You guys know that, of course. So now we're just detailing. This whole look is basically just black and white and gray on the other side. There's not a whole lot to this. I thought about adding red or like some browns just to give it a more like, ooh, realistic-y skeleton feel, but I wanted this to be on the easier side, so I just stuck with black, white, and gray. So I'm just kind of carving out everywhere I want to start detailing and doing stuff like that. So I started off with gray and then I'm adding in the white. I always try to add the darkest color last if I can, especially with skeletons, because if I just jump in with the black, it really never ends well for me. So I always stick with my lighter colors, and this part being just the white and the gray. Not a whole lot of room to work with that there, but yeah, that's my suggestion to you, is to always start with a lighter color and then build your way up to the darker color, or start with the medium color. I know a lot of artists start with their medium colors. So here our medium color is gray. So now I'm using my black liquid liner, and we're going to make this really stand out with the black liquid liner everywhere we traced. You can even make this more pop art than I did. I don't really consider this to be pop art, even though I did use black and white liquid liner, and it does kind of stand out in some different places. Another thing with the nose, make sure if you do have kind of a wider nose, make sure that you try to slim it down as much as you can as far as shading with the black goes. I included like my whole outer like nostril portion, and I just did not like it. But I just wanted to show that to you guys and tell you guys that if you do have a wider nose, or even if you have a smaller nose, just try to make it look as skeleton-like as possible, because I feel like mine kind of turned out, I don't want to say dog-like, but it was kind of more like animal-like, and I just wasn't a fan. And I think that the reason I didn't like it, I'm also adding some spots by the melting, and I'm adding in some different holes, and we're going to fill that in with foundation. Just to give it the appearance that it's like really, really dripping. Fill in any spots you missed, and we're just going to speed through this. Just add in some black around the eye. I am going to add a false lash to that other side. I didn't put any mascara down. Go ahead and put some mascara down if you guys would like. Just adding the black to my temple, my eye socket, my nose, and my cheekbone I carved out, which I'm going to show you guys in a minute. I rimmed my lower water lash line, and then we're going to detail a lot around the mouth as well. Are you guys enjoying 31 Days of Halloween so far? I know that I am. It's been quite a year. We're almost to the end. I hope you guys can stick with me until then. I have some more fun stuff planned. Now we're just adding some different details. I decided to make it just like kind of shade around the skeleton and shade around like the goo, like it's like dripping off. I say goo quote unquote, like my face. And you can make this like as dripping, as disgusting, as like gross as you want. It's just what I did. I just took a dark gray color and I'm just shading around my jaw line. I saw a couple of reference photos where they didn't take it down into their neck like the skeleton or anything, so I just did this, you know, it's my easy version. So in my hard version, I'm definitely going to do more of a detailed look. Now we're just finishing up, putting on some final details, just reshading around my alive side, quote unquote. And now we're adding some white with our white liquid liner. This is really going to make our teeth pop. I did use a liquid lipstick for the white on the teeth, but of course this white liquid liner really does the trick, and I can make finer lines if I want to fan out some of the teeth, the white details. And I went a little crazy overhaul on the black on like the inside of my mouth. So this is just going to really give me an opportunity to carve that out and make that look exactly how I want it to look. The white is really going to make your details pop. I put it like in between some of my black shading, the teeth, above some areas. I even put this on my inner corner and my brow bone on my other side, but then I patted that in. I didn't make it like a stark white line or anything like that. And you can always put on a wig if you'd like to, you know, do whatever anything you want with your costume, but I just chose to wear my hair down and kind of pin it to one side. And then I was like, oh, my ear is exposed. As you can see there, I didn't do anything with my ear. So you can either fill your ear in, leave it exposed, do whatever you'd like to. But my tip for you would be, if you want to leave your hair down, is to cover your ear with some black or white or whatever you'd like. And just kind of make it look all really cohesive, or just put your hair in front of it like I did in a couple of my shots. So I love you guys, and thank you so much for watching. If you are enjoying 31 Days of Halloween, please be sure to give it a like. I love you guys so much, and I will see you in my next tutorials. Happy Halloween. Bye-bye.